said, we have this dentist office, and we designed everything on the site just about except for the building. We are Brown & Sons. My name is Tom Palumbo. This is Juan Carlos Amarante Garcia, Jonathan Walsing, and Daniel Brown. The location of our project is in Schoolcraft Township on US 131, just south of where it is no longer a freeway but turns into a divided rural highway. What we're doing with this project is, first of all, the site layout. And in the site layout, that includes grading and the parking lot, stormwater, and septic systems, as well as a three-dimensional model of the site. And then we're also doing an economic and sustainability analysis. Those will be, those two aspects will be in every single part of the project that we do. And now I'm going to give it to John to go over the existing conditions.
All right, for our existing conditions, we do have a parcel which was previously farmland. It's going to be 500 feet long by 155 feet wide. The area is about 1.78 acres. The slope's about 2%, so fairly flat. Our constraints is Schoolcraft Township zoning ordinances, so basically the parking lot, so how we design the parking lot spaces. The sanitary code, like so where we can put our septic, the isolation distances from the septic to our stormwater, Kalamazoo County site development rules, so the stormwater, how we can design it and how much flow, and ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act, so how many handicap spaces we need for our site, and as well as MDOT permit for the drive entrance. For the parking lot design, we need to design our impervious surface first in order to calculate for our stormwater alternatives. We need to minimize the impervious area to be more sustainable, meet the ADA standards and Schoolcraft Township requirements. For our parking lot, we calculated a 21,500 square foot area, and that includes 25 total spaces, 3 of which are handicapped, and 22 standard spaces. As you can see, the spaces are about 9 feet wide by 20 feet deep, and then next to the handicap spaces, there's a loading and unloading zone, which is a minimum of 8 feet wide. And then we also have, we're required to have a outpatient drop-off, and which that is 16 feet wide, and a lane width of 24 feet. For the pavement, the methods that we used were Per Road Express software, which we compared with AASHTO 1993 code. Our assumptions, we were given that there would be 10 patients a day and 12 employees working at the office. So we came up with an average daily traffic of less than 100, with 2% of that being trucks. So with the pavement design, we came up with a surface layer about 1.5 inches using 4E HMA asphalt, a base layer of 3 inches using 3C HMA, and a dense aggregate layer of 6 inches, and a binder for the hot mix asphalt of a PG 5828. And off of that, we got our structural number using the equation above to be 2.52, which is above AASHTO code of the recommended 2.4. Next, for the dumpster pad, we did locate it in the northwest corner of our lot because it's easy access for the garbage truck to come in and out. It's going to be 15 feet by 30 feet wide. And the assumptions we made was that the dead load, so the dumpster in general is going to be 20 hip, and the live load for when the truck runs on top would be 20. First in design, we need to assume a thickness, and then we need to determine if it's a one-way or two-way slab. And since we do have a 15 foot by 30 foot slab, it's a 2-to-1 ratio, so it does come out to be a one-way slab. And then using the equations on the right, we calculated the thickness to be 6 inches using 3,000 psi concrete with number 4, number 3 rebar of a yield strength of 50 ksi. And there's a cross-sectional view of the side of the 50. And then finally we get the well. The well, we placed it in just outside of the dentist office because it satisfies isolation distances between the septic and the retention that Dan will cover next.